Okay, so here I am today, in the car doing video. Awesome. I'm parked. That's nice. Um, so today was an interesting day. It was a half day. I think I only saw like three classes out of 6 sessions. So I saw 3 sessions. Anyway. And then I got told, by the way, also this morning that they shouldn't be doing book checkout. I'm guessing because the people complained because I was asking them to check out books, because God forbid they check out a book and get educated. The kids, check out a book and get educated, because the kids have to push back. And I'm so sorry that your child has to push back on that, or that these kids are pushing back on that. That's ridiculous. The whole point of a library is to check out books and get educated. That's the point of a library. So yeah, whatever. And then there's that point. So, and then she's like, and I noticed yesterday, this I got told by the principal, and I noticed yesterday we had an event in here, and the chapter books are all messed up, and like the three para people, we had para people spend like 3 days, like shut down our whole department for paras, and for 3 days they organized the library, and like I don't want to see it go back. So can like maybe like on your planning times, can you like go back and like reorganize it? So I put all the books back, like to the best of my ability that I could, and then straighten up the bookshelves. And then I didn't have anybody check out books today, because God forbid anybody check out a book and get educated. So I read to the little younger ones, and the other ones just went on computers. That's what I'll be doing for the rest of the week, because like I said, God forbid these children learn. That would be taking too much sense, and read and get educated and be able to pass their SBA testing, their SBAC testing, because that would make too much sense. So yeah, good job with that. Which is just awesome. Just awesome. So then that happened, and then at the end of the day, because they decided to have a staff meeting, because the districts decided that all the conferences were still happening, but no longer on campus conferences. All the conferences are going to happen by phone, because of the coronavirus. So they had to tell the teachers about this at the last minute and all that and stuff. So they had a last minute staff meeting. Then the paras had to go out and like do the parent pickup. And they asked like the specialist if we can go out and do the parent pickup too, help with the parent pickup too. And I said, sure, I guess, why not? Don't know if I really did it right or if I did it okay, but did the best I could. And then I left there, and I worked on getting a little bit of a side hustle thing to go in. And then I was supposed to meet somebody, but they flaked. And then I took care of some business I take care of, and then I came home briefly, and now I'm here sitting in the parking lot waiting for my thing I have to get going for to start, which is my new coding class I'm teaching, which is one of my other side hustles. So that's coming up. So the coding class is my first coding class. I'm a little nervous. I'm supposed to meet the other instructor here, and I don't know where I'm supposed to meet him at, because I don't even know what he looks like or anything like that. So I don't know. What time is it, by the way? So currently my watch is saying it's 5 minutes after 3, so I'm going to probably go here in a few minutes. So other than that, that's about it. Because I don't know if I'm supposed to sign in with the office or what. So I'm going to find all that out. And yeah, so I'll let you know how the coding class goes, and then we'll put it all together. So we'll figure it out. That's where I'm at today, so I'll check back with you all later. Peace out for now. Okay, so I'm back now. Kind of sitting with this phone. I kind of like where this phone's sitting for these recordings. It actually works pretty good. Anyway, finished the coding class. It was okay. It was interesting. I don't know if I got all my questions answered. I feel kind of lost. Like, I feel like I still don't have all my questions answered, and I don't have a good feeling about, like, I fully understand what the website is and how to access the dashboard and how to access things. I know I don't have a good understanding of it at all. They really do need to give a training on it, like, because it's really not working out. I don't think it's working, like, that part's working for me. I don't like that part. I like the kids, and I like the class, and I like what we will be doing, which is going to be this ground animation, so I like that. That should be fun, so I'm looking forward to that. interesting side point. So I passed the background check for this employer, national background check, no crimes, no nothing, everything's fine. And I would think that would be enough because that's the person that sends my paycheck is my employer, which is the coding people. And oh no, the school district, which is the ones I worked for that had the big attitude problem that we are going back and forth with. Possibly having to have a lawsuit with. They are the ones that say I have to fill out another background check today. So they said you have to fill out another background check form and blah, blah, blah. So now I'm worried that they're going to run against their employment records and see that there was this issue. Which I don't know if they're going to do that or not. So I'm kind of worried about that. So I could potentially lose out on this job and other gigs doing after school stuff because the district I work for has no problem with what I've been teaching because they know the crap from Tacoma was crap. But all the after school programs, there's none in my district I work in. All the after school programs are in Tacoma. So, which would be the side hustle gigs I need to keep going in my endeavors, and my pursuits of achieving my goals. So I don't know. So this is really disconcerting. So I'm kind of worried about this. So I'm looking for some advice out there. People, should I worry and freak out about this? Like, do you think they're gonna check it against their employment records and match up, or do you think it's just no, they're just gonna look for criminal background and like move on? So I'm kind of concerned about that. Don't know. I don't know. So kind of worried about that. Kind of freaked out. So we shall see. But that's where we're at right now. I don't know. I think it's just a bunch of BS. The other thing that's interesting is, the governor here in Washington passed his lovely thing about the no more than crowds of 250 and this and that. So the district I work for, they decided to, I think I told you, move the conferencing at the last minute for the parents to do it over the phone. So they did that 10:30 and conferencing started at 11:15. So congratulations, and we're moving it. And I'm great. With no notice for parents, that's really awesome. Then Seattle schools today canceled school for 2 weeks, and that's the largest district in the state. So I'm our district's going to start just collapsing and falling down and doing this and closing, or what? In Tacoma, they've already had 3 schools, and one of the schools is a school I'm supposed to go to starting next week for the coding class, because it's going to be on Thursdays. But I don't know if that's going to happen if they close schools down because of the issue. So I don't know. It's very disconcerting, to say the least. I don't know. So potentially my district I work for, if one district's going to start tumbling downwards, my district could potentially close too, and then I would have no work for however many weeks, and then that sucks because I don't get paid unless I work. So that would really, really suck. To have no work and not get paid. Especially when I'm trying to make some major moves here, because I'm trying to make these major moves to get onto some of the better things in my life. And I can't really do that if I have no school for so many weeks and not getting paid. So that's kind of crappy. But other than that, we shall see. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure it out and go from there. I don't know. We'll just have to think and see what happens. Anyway, I'm here to meet somebody at a restaurant, so I'm going to meet them here shortly. So I'll let you guys go, and I will talk to y'all later. And see you guys there for the next go round. Peace out for now, but we'll put it all together and see what happens. So, bye. Okay, I'm back. Everything's been kind of crazy today, like I said earlier. I don't know, things seem to be up in the air now. I thought everything was on a good trajectory, and then bam. Bam. Everything changes. So I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of so I think everything's kind of in a holding pattern again, which just sucks. So now I'm really confused and lost and pissed and don't know what's going on. So I guess I just have to wait and play it by ear. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, that's where things are at. Met up with who I needed to meet up with, took care of my business, got everything done. So I'm out for the night now. So peace out, everybody. I'm home and I'm resting. So again, peace out. Love y'all. Bye.